Welcome to Kingdom Knowledge Academy, Africa's best online school for pastors in digital evangelism and wealth creation. This is where pastors who believe in the urgency of their assignment congregate to learn how to use these new and emerging technologies to spread the gospel and build wealth at the same time. The internet has democratized wealth creation, and we are bringing this knowledge to your doorstep. So thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for joining Kingdom Knowledge Academy. Please go ahead and introduce yourself in the comment section. Your title, your name, and your ministry's name, and also your location. Your title, your name, your location, and your ministry's name. And if you're serving under a ministry, please go ahead and introduce yourself. Thank you so much for joining Kingdom Knowledge Academy. It is such an honor to do this with you. Thank you so much. Thank you. We see all you do for the kingdom, your labor of love, and they are all appreciated. We appreciate all you do for the kingdom. So please go ahead and introduce yourself in the comment section, and we're going to start in a jiffy. I want to personally recognize you. So thank you so much, Pastor James, for being here. Thank you, Apostle Bibira. If it is also your first time joining us, please let us know in the comment section. I do hope you can see me clearly. You can see me and you can hear me. If at any point in time you are not able to hear me clearly, please let us know in the comment section so that we will fix that. Remember, Kingdom Knowledge Academy, KK8, will never call you on phone. We will never call you on phone to ask you for any code. Anybody doing that is not from Kingdom Knowledge Academy. So thank you so much, Reverend. Thank you, Bishop. Thank you, Prophetess. Thank you, Ma'am. Thank you, sir, for joining us. Thank you for joining Africa's #1, Africa's best online school. It is amazing what God is doing through Kingdom Knowledge Academy. The massive result that people are getting, the ministers of the gospel are getting. It is so amazing. So amazing. And I do hope you are going to be a beneficiary of our program. Okay? Before we start, let us say a little prayer. This is the Lord's house. We are doing the work of God here. So let us say a little prayer. Father in heaven, we thank you for your sons and daughters gathered here today. We thank you for those who are alive and those who are going to be watching this later. We pray that you open up a new frontier. Let them see what is possible for both their ministry and in their personal life, what can be achieved using this knowledge we are about to share here today, in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen. Thank you so much for joining us. It is such an honor. Thank you so much. Okay, let's get started. My name is Prince with Uchibu. I am the lead instructor, or one of the lead instructors here at Kingdom Knowledge Academy. You can always visit our website, www.kka.ng, to learn more about our program. So, in today's section, we're going to discuss something very interesting, something quite peculiar. We're going to discuss two core concepts. Number one, we are going to look at how you can make money online as a minister of the gospel. Yes, how you can make money. I know we like to shy away from the idea of making money, even though money is a critical part of ministry. It is almost impossible for you to do ministry in today's world without having money. You need the paper currency, okay? You need the paper currency. I know we like to shy away from it. Ministers of the gospel, you like to shy away because you don't want to be seen as somebody who is worldly. But money is not really worldly. I think we need to begin to rewire our mindset. Money is not worldly. Money is a means, all right, to achieve a whole lot of things. In fact, you can't do so much in ministry today if you don't have money. Think about it. You are watching this section right now because you have money. If you don't have money to buy data, how will you be able to access this section? So you see that money is critical. You want to host program, you need money. You want to pay church workers. In fact, a minister told us something. He said his key workers, the musicians, the keyboardists, all of those people, they are leaving his church to other ministries. And when he interviewed them, he realized because those other ministries are paying those people. They are paying the keyboardists. They are paying the person. So he could not afford to pay. So that person now realized that, okay, this skill I have can actually fetch me my daily bread. Because of that, they are looking for other ministries that can afford their service. They can pay them. It's the same God they are serving. So they know that if I go to this ministry, I'm still serving the same God, but at the same time, I'm getting something to take care of my daily needs. They feel that is better. And I think it's a very nice idea if you can pay those people who function actively in your ministry. If you don't have money, it will be difficult for you to do a whole lot of things. In fact, the church system should be doing a whole lot of charity in our society, in our world today, but we are greatly limited. We don't have the capacity to fund a whole lot of things. Those in the world, in quotes, they can spend a whole lot to fund a whole lot of things. Thank God for people like Pastor Jerry Eze, who recently started his foundation, giving out over $300,000 in grants. That is amazing. We want to see more of those things. So imagine if you're able to make money online, okay? And what I know that sometimes we believe or we think that ministry and money cannot go hand in hand. That's not true. You can be in ministry and make money ethically. You can be in ministry and make money ethically. Okay? You can be in ministry. You don't want to make money, but you still take money from members. They give donation, they do all of those things, you take money. So which means you need money. So what if you could actually make this money yourself? When I use the word make, right, I'm referring to earn. Because ideally you cannot make money. It is only the central bank of a country, it's only the government through the central bank of a country that is allowed legally to make money, to print money, or you can earn money. And like I keep saying, every money you ever make on earth must come from the pocket of another person. Every money you ever make must come from the pocket of another person that has money. Because you cannot print. So where will you get money? You have to collect it from somebody that has money. And there are things you need to do legally in order to take money or earn money from that person. Okay? So we're going to look at how to make money online. Instead of going to work 9 to 5, it is not bad. Instead of depending 100% on church offering, it's not bad. But what if you could actually make this money yourself, right? To reduce the burden on church finance and your members. I'm also going to look at, if there is time, how you can use the internet to spread the gospel. You can use the internet to grow your ministry. These are the things that people like Pastor Jerry Eze did. Today he has over 1 million followers. Over 1 million followers. You can do the same thing. And he makes over 7 billion naira every single year. These are not hearsay. You're going to see evidence. And there are people in our academy who are making a whole lot of money. They may not be making billions, but they're making a lot. Imagine if you could make $500,000 naira every single month. Imagine what it could do for your ministry and your personal life. Okay? So we're going to look at all of that. Now, if you look at the church system, you realize that the church is evolving. The church is evolving. So is evangelism. And if you must remain relevant in ministry in the next decade, you must evolve. You must evolve. Your methodology, your means of getting in touch with these people, of doing evangelism must evolve. If you look at these ministers right now, these great men and women of God right now, you realize that there is one thing that is common among them. All of them, they are active on social media. Why do you think they are active on social media? Why do you think they are active? Is it because they don't have anything? Or is it because they are experts, gurus in media practice? No. They just realize one thing that a whole lot of ministers are yet to realize. The church is evolving. Evangelism is evolving. For you to stay relevant, you need to be in those places where these people are. You need to be in their faces. Before now, in fact, I have said this before, that those we refer to our fathers and mothers of faith today are those who always take advantage. They are those who took advantage of their modern means of communication. Their modern means of communication. When TV station came out, they were there. They were there. When it was ideal for you to walk from place to place, from location to location, hosting crusade, they were at the forefront. So we now call them our fathers of faith because they did all of those things by taking advantage, of course, by the grace of God, by the grace of God, right? They took advantage of their modern means of communication. So those who we are also going to refer to as our fathers and mothers of faith tomorrow are those who are constantly taking advantage of our today's means of modern communication. One of the things I hear a lot of ministers say is, I'm not technical. I don't know how to use this platform. I'm not a tech guru. I tell them you don't need to be a tech guru. You just need a little. You don't need to know a whole lot, right? You don't need to build your own platform. You just need to know a little. And those are the things we are going to look at. So when you look at these ministers, one of the reasons they are growing rapidly is because they are taking advantage of today's modern means of communication. I see somebody came to us and he said, if it is not, stop encouraging pastors to stay in one place and spread the gospel. They should move from place to place. That's what the apostles did. I told the person, the apostles did that not because they choose to, but because that was the only means to evangelize. That was the only means, not because that is where it should be. Take for instance, Jesus rode on a boat, on canoe. He was preaching. Apostle Paul, these apostles, later writing was a comment of evangelism for them. That's why you see later to this, later to that. That was their modern means of communication. There was no way they could have used internet. Is it possible? It was not in their reality. So they did all of that, not because that is how it should be done, but that is how they know how to do it in their time. Imagine you right now insisting that you have to ride on camel, you have to write letter writing in order for you to evangelize. You will be greatly limited. In fact, hosting physical crusade today is greatly limited. How many persons can you really bring to your church building? That's what we keep saying. You can't bring the whole world to your church building. If you host a crusade right now, how many persons can you really bring to the crusade ground? How many persons? Some persons want to attend, but they're not in your location. So what do you do? If it's in politics, we say you have to enfranchise them. Because they can't travel. Take for instance, you're hosting a crusade in Port Harcourt City. I am in Abuja. What is the possibility that I will travel from Abuja down to Port Harcourt to attend the crusade? The possibility is very slim. But guess what? Look at what I'm doing right now. Some persons are watching right now from Abuja. Some are watching from Ghana, South Africa. Some are watching from the remotest part of the country. I don't need to bring it to a physical location, but I can bring the gospel to your doorstep. That is what we are talking about. That is the future of evangelism. So your methodology must evolve, but your message must remain constant. Christ must always be at the center of your message, but the method at which you use to reach out to these people must always change. You cannot insist that unless people come to your church, they will hear the gospel. That is not ideal. If you keep insisting that it is only when people come to the church, come to the physical building, that they will experience the gospel through you, then you are heading into irrelevance. You are gradually moving into oblivion. You will not be active in ministry. Well, you'll be active in ministry in the next 10 years, but you will not be relevant. One of the core reasons why these men and women of God we know today are relevant is because we constantly see and hear them. You constantly see and hear them. Their messages constantly are reinforced. And how are they doing that? They are using the internet to propagate the gospel. They are using the internet to push the message. And guess what? Because they are heavily active on these media platforms, they are also making money. Money may not be the ultimate. Money may not be their aim, rather. Money may not be their aim. But guess what? They are still making millions of naira every single month. How about that? Doing what you love, doing what you know how to do best, and at the same time, you are getting that which you don't have enough of. They are making millions. I mean, millions. Millions. None of these men of God you see here is making anything thousand from these media platforms. Again, may not be their aim. Money may not be their own, but money because money is a byproduct of value, right? Once you create value, the next thing that will follow naturally is money, because money in itself does not exist. It's a byproduct. Okay, so for you to aim, remember I said something that every money you ever make on earth must come from the pocket of another person that has money. So once you do something that is valuable, the next thing that will flow naturally is money. Because they are using these platforms actively to add value to people's life, the next thing that flows naturally to them is money. Money. Okay, so we've talked a lot about them. Let us move to how you can make money. How you, as a pastor, as a minister, as a Christian, can make money online. Remember, when I say make, I'm referring to generate in money. Okay, but before we begin, let us talk a little bit about how people generally make money online. A lot. Some ministers of the gospel are very naive. We are not a technical people. When I use naive, I'm not using it in a derogatory way, right? Naive. We don't know enough. We don't know enough. And because of that, some persons may want to exploit that lack of knowledge. Somebody can come to you right now and say, if you give me this, you make that. If you don't understand how money is earned online, money is not really, let me not go there before somebody will drag me. Okay? So if you don't understand how money is earned, it will be easy for people to swindle you, to be easy for people to deceive you, right? To be easy for people to do a whole lot of things in order to take your own money from you. Okay, so let's understand how money is made before we go into how you, as a minister of the gospel, can actually make money. For you to make money online, whether it is online or offline, there are three core concepts you must understand. Three. Number one is called products. You must have a product. And you must understand people or distribution. Okay, now what is a product? A product can either be tangible. For instance, this my smartphone is a tangible product. It's a tangible product because I can see it, I can feel it, and I can touch it. So you can simply go to a platform like Facebook and say, I have a phone to sell, who's interested? People will show interest if it is something that they need. Okay, that's a tangible product. The other one is intangible. What I'm doing right now is an intangible product. You can't see it, but you can feel the impact. We can decide to place a gate fee on this, all right? And we tell you, before you can access this training, you pay a certain amount of money. That's an intangible product. You cannot see, but you can feel it. Your book, your ebook, right, is an intangible product. People cannot touch it, but they can feel the impact when they read the book. So that is how you make money. But if you don't have a product, now once you have a product, the next thing you must have is people. People. Once you have a product, you must ask yourself, who are the people who need the product? Because having a product is not enough. Are there people who need the product? Whether it's tangible or intangible. Okay? Whether it's tangible or intangible. Are there people who need these products? Are there people who need these products? Whether it's tangible or intangible. Whether it's tangible or intangible. If you don't have the right people, you will still struggle to make money. So when somebody says, come and learn how to make money, you must ask yourself, what is the product this person is selling? What is the product this person is selling? Do I have the people? If you don't have the people, the next thing is distribution. Distribution is, if you don't have the people but you have the product, do you know how to get in touch with the right people? Do you know how to get in touch with the right people? You have the product. For instance, you have this phone to sell. It is possible you don't have anybody within your vicinity who needs this phone. So do you know how to get in touch with the right person, even if you don't have the person? When we talk about people, we are looking at people who are following your accounts, if they are the right people for the product, right? Now, somebody may be asking, but what of content creators? What product are they selling? They are selling an intangible product. These people, they have people already. Content creators, they have people. They have people. So people with products, I have a product, but content creators, they don't have products. They don't have physical product. But I can have a physical product or an intangible product. And I can approach them and say, since you have the people who need my product, I believe the people who need my product are following your account. Please promote this. Post about this. So when you see content creators make a post, make a video, and then they are calling some names, just know that they have been paid. They have been paid millions of naira to promote those things. Okay? When you see people like Oga Sabines, maybe they make a video and then they call a particular business name, company name, that company has paid them. That's called sponsored ad or brand deal. The company has paid them. Okay, why? The company has a product that people need. So the company does not have the people who need the product, but it knows the people who have the people who need the product. I hope it's not confusing. Okay, so they approach the people. Somebody who has a product can approach somebody who has people. Who has people and say, you have people, I have products, let's partner together. Take my product and promote it to your people. Okay, that's how they make money. Another way they make money is through what is called ad revenue sharing. Once you are on these platforms, once you qualify, you meet certain threshold, you meet certain requirements. The platform will invite you to become a partner, to become their partner. Once they partner with you, the platform begins to place advertisement on their content, on their videos. That's why sometimes when you watch content creators, at certain point, the video will pause. I mean, both videos on YouTube, on Facebook, on all these media platforms, the video will pause, and then an unrelated video, an advertisement will play. As that advertisement is playing, that's how they are making money. That's how they're making money. Now, there are different metrics they use in judging whether they're going to make money or not, right? I don't want to go into all of those technical concepts. For instance, we have the different objective of the advertiser. If the advertiser is optimizing for sales, right? So when they click, when a user sees the advert on the video, and then they click on the video to go buy the product, the advertiser makes money, the platform charge advertiser, and then they share the money. But let's not go into all of those technical concepts. Let me just explain the basic framework here. So content creators, when you're watching, let's say Oga Sabinus, any of those comedians, and then their video pause, an advertisement is being displayed before the video continue, right? They make money. This is how it works. Let's say I am a creator on Facebook. I am qualified. I've met certain threshold. There are certain threshold you must meet. On YouTube, for instance, you need to have at least 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours and a couple of other things. All right. So let's say I'm a creator on Facebook. I have qualified for the requirement. I've been invited by the platform. Once the platform plays advert on my video, and then people watch the advert, if the platform charge the advertiser 500 naira, 500 naira for that video they place for the advert they place on the video, the platform would share the money with the creator. In this case, me. The platform will share the money with me. The 500 naira it charged the advertiser, it will share it with me. So if you charge the advertiser 500 naira, it will share the 500 naira with me. Usually in this ratio, 60-40. Some platform will keep 40%, right? Maybe 48 or 39%. Usually in this ratio, 40-60. So the platform can keep, we take 40% or 60% of this 500 naira, it charge the advertiser, and then it will pay me 40% of that amount. In this case, if you charge the advertiser at 500 naira, Facebook will keep 300 naira, and then Facebook will give me 200 naira as a creator. This is how they make money. There are other ways they also make money, okay? Right? For instance, we have performance bonuses, then a couple of other things, but this is the basic framework. Or when you go to a website to read a video, now I'm going to turn off my camera so that I can share my screen with you, right? So that I can visit a website, okay? So I'm going to turn off my camera right now. All right, I'm back. So let's say you're reading a blog post on a website. Let's say Punch newspaper, for instance. Punch newspaper. Okay, this is also how bloggers, when you hear that bloggers make money, people who publish on their blogs make, and you're going to see how other persons are also doing it in our academy. Okay, let's go to Punch newspaper. Maybe when you're reading their blog post, for instance, they publish a news and then you're reading the news, right? You may likely see something like this. This is an advert. iPhone 16, find the latest store. This is an advert. So if I click on this advert, let's see if we can see other ones. Okay, look at this one at the top also. If I click on this advert right now, how do you know it's an advert? Look at this small icon here. As you can see, it says ads by Google. If you click on it, it will tell you what this advert is all about. Okay, are you seeing it? Ads by Google. Stop seeing this ad. Why this ad? So this is an advert by Google. Now, because Punch newspaper has partnered with Google through its AdSense program, Google is able to place adverts on Punch newspaper website. So when I go to read their news and then I see this advert, I see this advert and then I like maybe something I want to buy. If I click on it and I go to buy, Google will charge the advertiser, this person who is advertising this iPhone. Google will charge the person and the money will be splitted with Punch newspaper. If Google charge the person advertising this iPhone 500 naira, it will share the money with Google. And at the end of the month, usually on between 21 to 26, Google will pay that money directly into Punch newspaper's website. So that is basically how people make money online. Now, since you have known all of this, how can you as a pastor make money online without abandoning your ministry or exploiting anybody? Using just your smartphone. Using just your smartphone. Every single thing we're discussing here, they are not new concepts. There are people who have been doing it. We have people in our academy who are doing this. They are making a whole lot of money. A whole lot of money. So what can you do? There are a lot of things. In fact, in our academy, we have 8 different things we teach you on how you can make money online. Okay? So what are the things you can do? Number 1, you can write a book. Yes, you can make a whole lot of money from writing a book. I know. Of course, some of us have written our books. We've not made any money. And here you're hearing me say you can actually write a book and make money. It is true, right? The reason why a lot of people don't make money from their book is because they don't understand the concept of book. Every book is a solution to a problem. You don't just write the book. There are certain factors, certain psychological factors you must consider, especially if you are a no-name person. In fact, one of the core reasons a lot of us don't make money from our book is because we are no-name people. Nobody really knows us. We are writing a book hoping that people will magically appear somewhere. Like I explained, for you to make money, you must have a product. Once you have a product, the next thing is people. You don't have a lot of people. Okay, and you don't even understand the psychology of book marketing and sales. So every book is a solution to a problem. Once you write the book, it must be solving a problem. And once you're done, you must ask yourself, who are the people with the problem this book is designed to solve? Their problem. So there are a lot of people making money, and I'm going to show you examples. Take, for instance, Pastor David Ibiome writes a whole lot of books, and he makes a whole lot of money from it. Of course, you can also write books, not necessarily because you want to make money. Like I said, a book is a solution to a problem. So you may be moved to solve people's problem without really taking money from it. Let's go to Salvation Ministry store. Salvation Ministry online, I think so. Okay, this is their store. Let's go check them out. So this is a pastor, and you can do the same thing. You can do the same thing. Okay, this is a pastor. So these are books, all of these things. There's even an audio book. So your book can even be in an audio form. People can just listen to your book and you make money from it. These are books. If it is not profitable, he will not be writing it all the time. And he's not the only one. There are a lot of people. We have people in academy who are doing it, making a whole lot of money. In fact, a minister made over 700,000 naira from his own. You can do the same thing. YouTube also. I just explained to you how people make money on these platforms. Pastor Jerry Eze, for example, is a typical example. He made over 7 billion. Not my word. Let us go back to Punch newspaper. Let us search for Pastor Jerry Eze. Pastor Jerry Eze made 7 billion. 7 billion. Let me go to Punch. Of course, you know Punch newspaper if you're in Nigeria. This is it. Pastor Jerry Eze ranked Nigeria's highest YouTuber with 7 billion naira in earnings. He makes over 7 billion naira a year. You may not make 7 billion naira. And if you think about it, what is he doing on YouTube? Is he selling akara? No. Is he selling shoe? No. He's a minister also. Like I said, money may not be the main thing. But once you keep giving value on these platforms, naturally, money will flow to you. 7 billion naira. Imagine all you could do if you were able to make a fraction of this amount every single year. And you don't need to be an expert in any of these things. You don't need to be an expert. You don't need to have any technical skill. Your message is the most important thing. And I'm going to show you examples of people who are doing it in our academy. You can also go into blogging. You can make money from blogging. You can create your online programs. For instance, look at church management school. So these are things that other persons have been doing. These are not really new concepts. Okay, people have been doing it for years. So look at church management school, right? Look at how much they are charging for their program. Look at this. $135. If I convert this to Naira right now, if you are in Nigeria, this is how much they are charging. Over 170,000 Naira for their program. You can create something like that. You can start off with podcast, a virtual counseling section, online sermon. Your sermons, you can turn them into something amazing and make a whole lot of money from it. You can also host virtual events and make money from it. In fact, we have a documentary on how pastors, other ministers are using virtual events to make a whole lot of money. Dr. Pastor Sam Adeyemi is a very good example. In fact, he just concluded his shift conference. Do you know how much he was charging for the event? He was charging over 100,000 Naira. I think the basic plan is 100,000. Let me see if I can confirm it. So you see, shift conference. We have a documentary, Shift Conference 2026. We have a documentary on how he is able to do all of this. So let's see. Okay, this is the replay. Because the event is over. Well, he was charging, the least amount is 100,000. I think the VVIP is over 1 million Naira. And guess what? He sold it out to over 4,000 people. Do the calculation. He's a minister. He's a minister of the gospel. You can also do the same thing. Okay, so these are evidence. Look at how much this person has made from our academy. After attending our program, this person here made this from YouTube also. Like I told you, once you qualify as a partner, you will start making money from the platform. These are results people are getting. This is from blogging. This is how much this person has made. Over 980,000 Naira. Again, you may not make all of these at once, but you can make something. This is from this. Over 230,000 Naira. Over 6,000, over $49. These are amount people are making. This is somebody from our academy. After joining our program, this is how much he has made. As you can see, this is the screenshot he sent to us. He made over 700,000, close to 1 million Naira. And he was able to sponsor 10 of his pastor's friends after attending our program. These are results ministers are getting. You can do the same thing. This is another pastor. He just joined our program. He said he has made over 40,000 Naira within his first month. I think this should be first week, actually. Right? This is the book he wrote. Are you seeing this? Thanks to Kingdom Knowledge Academy, this is my first ebook ever in ministry. Thank you so much. You can do all of this. So this is from the batch 2 of the academy. These are questions. This is a support group, because we don't just give you access to our programs. We create a support group where you can ask us questions and interact. And these are what ministers are saying from our support group. Are you seeing this? I am satisfied with the pace of this program. The ball is not in our court. The ball is in your court. If you take action, if you practice what we teach. This is what this man is saying also. Thank you so much, sir. I've seen your message. This is amazing. So this is it. I'm just showing you so that you understand that these are what other ministers are doing. This is this woman of God. She said, after paying for a lot of trainings in an attempt to publish her book, none of those trainings were able to teach her how to actually publish her books until she came in contact with Kingdom Knowledge Academy, as you can see. Because we also follow up on you. We try to reach out to you to know what you're doing. Are you really practicing what we are teaching? And she's saying, yes. The writing of this book was as a result of listening and watching just one of your videos on book writing and publishing. You can write your book. We have the system in place. Look at this here. This is Pastor Matthew. He has made over 109,000 Naira. This is the message he sent to us. This is the message, and this is directly from Seller. For those who know Seller, okay? So this is what other ministers are doing right from our academy, and you can do the same thing. You don't have to depend on church offering or one source of income. You really don't have to. You don't have to. In fact, you don't need to learn a new skill. Like I said, ministers of the gospel, pastors have one of the most important skills. And I will not encourage you to go and learn a new skill because it's like taking you out of your natural environment. When an organism is in its natural environment, its natural habitat, that organism is bound to thrive. You thrive almost effortlessly. Ministry is your natural domain. Abandoning ministry for any other thing may likely distract you from your work. And I'm not saying you should not do 9 to 5. If you have a company you work for, there's no problem. You can do all of these things without abandoning anything you are doing. It doesn't take much of your time. If you can dedicate just 1 hour of your time weekly, every single thing I'm showing you right now can work for you. But the question is, are you willing to take action? And guess what? You can do every single thing using your smartphone if you join Kingdom Knowledge Academy. Now, if you join Kingdom Knowledge Academy, our paid program, which is our Diploma in Digital Evangelism and Wealth Creation, these are every single thing we are going to give you access to so that you can also be getting results like other ministers. Like we keep saying, if you practice what we teach, you're going to get results. If you practice what we teach. So these are things we're going to give you access to. For instance, we're going to give you access to the Divine Profit Blueprint. This is valued over at 45,000. This is how you can write your book. Yes, we have a system in place to allow you to write your book in less than 7 days, a full-fledged book. And guess what? You can start making money within 24 hours after publishing your book, guaranteed, if you practice what we teach. You can stay in Nigeria, stay in any African country, and you sell your book direct to people who are in the US, in the UK, in Canada, everywhere in Nigeria. It doesn't matter if you are in the remotest part of the country. It doesn't matter if you don't have a church, if you don't have a ministry yet. It doesn't matter. As long as you have access to the internet and you have access to your smartphone, this can work for you. We also give you access to the Prosperous Pastor Pathway. This one is valued at over 28,000 naira. This is how you can turn your social media account. Some persons are complaining that they have been on social media, they've been on Facebook, they are not growing. This is the solution. We're going to teach you how to grow on these platforms. In fact, we have a system in place that can allow you to grow your account to over 100,000 followers, if that is what you desire. If that is what you desire. And at the same time, just like I explained to you that why these other men of God, why these amazing men of God, why they are on these platforms, preaching the gospel, spreading the gospel, saving souls, saving lives, they are also making money from this platform. These platforms pay them heavily. You can also join the league of ministers of the gospel who are saving souls, preaching the gospel, spreading the gospel, and at the same time making money from doing what you love to do. We also have another one we are going to give you access to, the Gospel Monetizer. Now, we want to give you access to all of these things, all of them, and we don't want to pay this heavy amount because you understand that some of us may not really be able to afford all of this individually. Okay, imagine we ask you to pay for just the Gospel Monetizer for 35,000. You may not. Some persons may, not everybody will. By the time you pay for all of them individually, you must have spent over 200,000. But we want to give you access to them just because you are attending our live section. We want to give you access to all of them together for today. Okay? So we also give you access to the Gospel Monetizer. I just told you that Pastor Jerry is made over 7 billion. And look at somebody from our academy also. We have amazing results. Look at somebody from our academy. This person made over 369,000 naira. Over 369,000 naira. And we want to give you access to that same program that has helped Pastor Jerry Eze to grow from an unknown minister to a global minister. An unknown minister to having over 1 million followers. Okay? Over 1 million followers. We also give you access to AI in Ministry Mastery. This is how you can use AI. AI has come to stay. AI will make your work easy. And we want to give you access to these blueprints. This is valued at over 30,000 naira. How do you leverage artificial intelligence? How do you leverage AI in your day-to-day ministry? If you're not using AI, as a minister of the gospel, if you're not using AI today in your ministry, then you're missing out a whole lot. And we want to give you access to that. We'll also give you access to our virtual revival secret. This one is fire. This program is fire. How do you host events? How do you host your crusade and get a lot of people in attendance? With this right now, in fact, let me say this. With our virtual revival secret, you can host your church crusade and get a lot of people in attendance. We have a simple system in place to ensure that those persons you will usually print flyers to go and give, you can use social media to reach them. Imagine being able to reach thousands of people on social media using our virtual revival secret program. Imagine you're hosting a church program or you have a special Sunday service and you want a lot of people in attendance. This is the secret. With this, you can get a lot of people in attendance. A lot of people in attendance. And just like we keep saying, if you practice, you will see result. The only reason why you will not see result if you don't practice. Okay, we're also going to give you access to the Kingdom Course Builder. I just showed you how people the church management school is using these strategies to make a whole lot of money. We also show you how Dr. Sam Adeyemi is hosting conference. You can use this same gospel Kingdom Course Builder to create your own online programs. In fact, some of us want to start our Bible school, right? But we don't have money to build a physical school. Guess what? With this particular program, the Kingdom Course Builder, you can start your own Bible school from scratch without spending millions of naira. We show you how to go about getting your students, how to go about setting up the system to run it, and every single thing. Okay? And every single thing. So every single thing we want to give you access to amounts to over 218,000. But like I said, we don't want to pay this amount of money. Plus, we are doing this for the kingdom. You know, a minister of the gospel, he reached out to me, he said, it's a Kingdom Knowledge Academy. You are in business of evangelism. I said, how, sir? He said, you may not be out there in the field preaching to people, carrying Bible and preaching to people. But if you can empower a pastor who can go out there, use this knowledge to reach out to millions of people, you have indirectly impacted these millions of people. Because without the knowledge you're sharing with the minister of the gospel, these people may not have heard this minister. So because of that, you are indirectly in the field. And that's changed every single thing we were doing here at Kingdom Knowledge Academy. So because of this, we don't want to pay 218,000. Of course, like I said, if you just want to pay for each of the program, we will give you access to them. Just reach out to us and we'll give you access to them. But we want to give you access to every single thing for less than 218,000 naira. We want to give you access to everything in our diploma in digital evangelism and wealth creation for just 15,500 naira instead of 218,000. You should be rejoicing in the comment section right now. You should be clapping for Kingdom Knowledge Academy for doing this massive promo. But this will end tomorrow. After tomorrow, 12 p.m., this offer will end. And then it will go back to 35,000 naira for you to have access to every single thing. These are things we are going to give you access to. These are things we are going to give you access to. The Divine Profit Blueprint, the Prosperous Pastor Pathway, how you can turn your social media account into an altar of revival. We're going to give you access to that. We're going to give you access to Gospel Monetizer. We're going to give you access to AI Ministry. We're going to give you access to Virtual Revival Secret. Even if you don't learn anything, please take this seriously. With this, you can invite people within your vicinity to join your church program using social media. We'll also give you access to the Kingdom Course Builder. All of these things, the total worth is over 218,000. But because you are here today, we want to give you access to everything for today for just 15,500 naira. Just for today. And this is the account you must make your payment to. All payment must be made to this number, K Knowledge Academy Limited, Unity Bank. This is the account number 0062941141, Unity Bank, K Knowledge Academy. And once you are done making your payment, please send your message, send your receipt to this number on WhatsApp so that you can be given access to the program. The next batch is currently ongoing. The registration is ongoing. So you have to take advantage of this promo offer. If you want to join the next batch, you have to take advantage of this promo offer. And these are what people are saying from our academy. As you can see, this person is saying, Coach, thank you for everything. The videos are easy to follow. I wrote my first book last week and I've made 7 sales. Imagine joining a program for just 15,000 naira, 15,500, and you have already made 7 sales. That is amazing. This is what another person is saying here. As you can see, he has started growing his own YouTube account from 18 subscribers. As you can see, 500 subscribers, 18 new subscribers, 83 new subscribers. These are what is possible, or this is what is possible if you join the program. This is also what another minister is saying, right? This is another apostle. Apostle John is saying, I'm so grateful, sir. After listening to your teaching, I just give it a try. I did 5-page books, 5-page book through the process, right? I don't know what I can be able to do. Thank you so much for opening my eye to what is possible. So this is what Apostle is saying. This is what another apostle, Apostle Elijah, is saying, that the program is amazing. The lessons were very clear. Now, let me say this. All our programs are in video format. Every single thing are in video format. And guess what? You learn at your own convenience. You learn at your own convenience. You can learn using your smartphone or your laptop. You learn at your own convenience. Every section is recorded. And then Mondays at 7 p.m. we have our live section. We come live, we talk to you, we interact, and we teach you for 30 good days. This program runs for 30 good days. 30 good days. 30 good days. 30 good days. For 30 good days, you learn digital evangelism and wealth creation directly from Kingdom Knowledge Academy. So once you make your payment, please send the receipt to our number, send the receipt to our WhatsApp number, and we are here to attend to you. This is the account number again, in case you want to pay out. In case you want to pay, this is the account number. In case you want to pay, I want to show you the account number. This is the account details in case you want to pay. Pay directly to this account number 0062941141. Unity Bank, K Knowledge Academy. And once you're done making your payment, you send your receipt to this number on WhatsApp.
Embassy gives you access to ask us questions anytime, as long as we are active. But don't call us by 12 a.m., please. We are married people here, so that the madam will not be angry. Yes. But you can. But you can always send us a message. I can see that some persons are already made payment. Who is the person? Okay. I don't know if you're still on this call. Datikwa Musa has just made payment. Huh? So Datikwa Musa.
The account is not displayed.
It's on the Telegram. It's on the Telegram, sir. It's on the Telegram.
I did not see it.
It's on the Telegram. Check the Telegram. Check the Telegram. Once you make payment, there's a number there. Send the WhatsApp. Send your receipt to that number. Okay, somebody has also made another payment. Charity or Basipu. Send a message to WhatsApp so we can add you to the academy. If you want to become our paid member, trust me, we are not perfect. I must be honest, we are not perfect, but we are always with you. So if you ever encounter any challenge, anybody who is our member, I think we have any of our member here. Do we have any paid member here? Oh, okay, madam, you're here. Please, how do we attend to you? Are we always there to answer your questions, respond to you? Are we always there?
100%.
100%. We will not be perfect, but trust me, we're not here to take your money and disappear. And thank you so much, madam, for being here. We're not here to take your money and disappear. We are always here to guide you. Do we have more questions? Do we have more questions? If you decide to pay individually for the product, we can still allow you to do that, right? If you decide that you just want to pay for, say, maybe the book publishing, we will still allow you to do that. Now, our biggest strength is that we are with you. You can ask us questions. We're not running. We've been in business for long. Call us on phone, no problem. But because you are here, you've attended this program, we are going to allow you to pay just this amount. Just this amount. Just this amount to become a member of the Kingdom Knowledge Academy. Remember, this is just the amount you have to pay this night. So from now till 9 a.m., this is the amount you will be paying. So once it is 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, then this offer will be off the table. This offer will be off the table from now till 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. This offer will be off the table. And once it is off the table, the price will go back to its original price.
Pastor, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
The duration of the time is too short.
There's no problem, sir. You can always join tomorrow. You can always join the next day. We're not going anywhere. You can always join the next day if you want to. But for this particular offer, it ends tomorrow 9 a.m.
Okay.
Hello, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
it ends tomorrow 9 a.m.
Okay.
Just extend it to 11, sir. 11.
I'm sorry, sir. I don't really have control over that. The team here, it ends.
Is it this Unity Bank?
Yes, sir. The Unity Bank.
Somebody can always tell the bed by 9.
I don't really have control over it. So we've dropped the account number on the Telegram chat. Abiodu Elijah, please. I've seen your payment. Send us a message. Abiodu Elijah, if you are Abiodu, please send a message to the WhatsApp number so you can have access.
We are pleading. You are pleading. You can extend the time to 12 o'clock, please, sir.
I would have loved to, but I don't have control over it. My people made the decision. Please, sir.
Please, we are not.
Please,
Please, you are just begging, because some of us, not that the money is not with us here. We have to go somewhere and pick it and bring it before we can register.
True.
All right. We'll extend it to 12 noon. 12 noon tomorrow. 12 noon.
God bless you.
12 noon tomorrow. 12 noon tomorrow. Ask your question. Ask question, please. Amen. Ask your question, please. 12 noon tomorrow. Ask your question. Ask your question one at a time, please. Once somebody is speaking, you don't speak, please. You wait the person to be done. Go on, sir.
Hello, sir.
Yes, please. Go on, sir.
Please, my own question is that I don't have a first degree, but I pioneer a work for the kingdom. I oversee a young ministry, and I'm interested in everything you're discussing and teaching us tonight. I think I have the leading to do all of that, including music recording, ebook writing, and every other package. But then, talking about personality online and visibility and all of that, you made mention of some of our fathers who have made name. So for some of us who are still in this low-level category, in quotes, do we have the capacity to still put out something that can be catchy to our online congregation or something? Do you think you have that capacity?
You have it. You know one thing I realize, no matter the level you are in life, there will be people that will find inspiration in you or from you.
Sure.
No matter the level. In fact, one thing I encourage you to do, that's why we encourage you to write your book first. Because that thing you have, that knowledge you have, there is somebody who is, who is in level A, right? Whereas you're in level B. That person who is in level A, your level B resources can help the person in level A to climb to level B.
Correct.
So that's what we encourage you. Everybody has a unique identity. You have a message for the world. So you still have an opportunity as long as they keep giving birth to people. You still have an opportunity because even those people we look up to, there are people that don't look up to them.
Sure.
These men of God we look up to, there are people that don't look up to them. They don't find their message inspiring enough. You'll be shocked that your own message will be something that they will glorify over these other people. So there is always people, there's always audience for you.
Sure.
The question is, do you know how to reach those people? That's what we are teaching you. How to reach those people. Because those people may not be in your vicinity. The mistake we make is trying to justify our ability by those we find ourselves in. So you are in a compound and you're trying to justify your ability by just the number of people you have in the compound. So if they don't find you powerful enough, you feel you're not powerful. What about people in Japan? What about people in Ghana? People in the UK? Have you tried to reach out to them to see if they will find you inspiring enough? That's what we are teaching. It's all about finding your unique identity, expressing your voice. I must tell you, there are people who have joined our programs. They did not practice and they will not see results. I'm not here to come and say, come and join so that I will take money and run away. No. If you don't practice, because everything I'm saying, it sounds beautiful. But then you join and then you feel like, how much did I even pay? 7,500. I beg you, no time. Or something will just take your attention away from it and then you disappear. But the beauty of this is that you don't need to spend your whole time doing it. In fact, one thing we encourage you to do is pick a platform. Don't try to be everywhere. It will distract you. If you try to be on Facebook, on YouTube, it will distract you. But when you're on a particular platform, it gives you the opportunity to understand that platform, to master the platform, then grow from the platform. That's the thing. So it will help you if you're willing to practice. And even if we didn't cover everything, we are asking you to call us on phone, sir. Call us on phone. You have paid to become a member. We have a responsibility to assist you. Call us on phone. Send us a message. If you don't respond, call us on phone. We'll respond to you. That is it, sir. So you are going to find expression in our program if you practice them. That's it.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
All right, sir. So for art experience, please, you receive your payments. Please send a message on WhatsApp. Get across to us on WhatsApp. Gregory, Augustine, please get across to us on WhatsApp. We are seeing your messages. Abiodun, Elijah, we are seeing your message, your alerts. Please send us a message on WhatsApp. Remember, the promo ends tomorrow, 12 noon. After tomorrow, please do not pay that amount to our account again, so that we don't refund you. If you pay that amount to our account, we are going to charge you for a refund. So please help us so we can help you. Do not pay that amount after program, after tomorrow, 12 noon. And if you have more questions, please speak, please. You want the person to be done. Go on, sir.
Thank you very much, our facilitator. We appreciate you tonight. Please, if it comes to starting a blog, like how much should somebody be budgeting for?
Now, there are a lot of things involved in starting a blog. I said, for you to start a blog, right?
Yes, sir.
There are things you consider. First, look at, do you want to use a .com.ng? What domain extension do you want to use? Is it a .com or .com.ng or .ng or .org or .net? Do you also want to use a share hosting? Do you want to use a share hosting, or do you also want to work with a Nigerian hosting company? Another thing to look at is, are you building it yourself, or you're hiring an expert to build it? So, but if you're doing it yourself, the least you can spend, you should budget is, say, 15,000 naira. The least. Remember, this will depend on the domain extension, the type of hosting you're using, but the least you should budget is 15,000 naira.
But if I'm giving it out,
sorry?
If I'm doing it out as a contract, like how much?
Then that will depend on how much they are charging you. But if you join our academy, we have a very simple course that will help you to build your website yourself. You can do it yourself. You can do it yourself. All these things are not really difficult. Okay. It's just that you don't have the guidance. So if you join our program, our membership plan, you have access to all of those things for you to be able to do it by yourself. In less than, say, you can do these things in less than an hour using our system. So that's it, sir. I don't just answer your question.
Thank you. You have answered.
All right. So let's have another question. Yes, please. Good evening, sir.
We find your physical office.
Okay, we have an office in Lagos State. We have an office in Lagos State, in Lagos State, in Lepaja, but we don't accept visitors except on that scheduled meeting. We have an office in Lagos State. Lagos State.
Contact with you.
Of course, we accept that, sir. We accept that. You get in touch with us on our WhatsApp, and then we will plan for that. Please get in touch with us, and we'll plan for that.
Okay, sir. What about hello, sir. Sir, I have a question too.
Sir, I have a question.
Sir, my question is this, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hello, sir.
Yes, I'm with you.
Yes, the question is this: if peradventure, I want to have a kind of conference, and I need you to actually coach. It's like my church or whatsoever organization I have, and I need your presence. Can that be possible, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We also have a mentorship plan. We also have a mentorship program. If you also want to, once you make payment, there's a number there. Send the WhatsApp, send your receipt to that number. Please ask your question. Ask your question.
Sir, please, I have a
Hello.
question.
Please
I
go on,
have a
Mark.
question.
Go on. Go
Sir,
on.
please, I have a question.
It's like I found out that network is really disturbing your phone. So we can chat on WhatsApp, no problem, sir.
Yes, if you want us to also train your church media team, we can do that for you.
Uh-huh.
So get in touch with us on WhatsApp. We also have a mentorship program. Maybe you don't want to join the.
Sir.
He has given me this number.
Sir.
Can you hear me? Yes.
Hello, sir. I have a question.
How about the ebook? How to write the ebook?
Okay,
online.
go on.
I have a question.
How to write the ebook?
Yes, or a book. So how do we do? How do we do it? Like, how do we do it? Do we go to a website, or how do we do it?
No. You don't go to a website. Everything you're using is completely free. We teach you how to write the book, how to create the cover of the book, how to do the marketing. We teach you every single thing. That's why you need to become a member. Once you are a member, you learn how to do all of that.
Okay, sir.
Okay,
Yes.
sir, I want to ask you, I bought your package. So
Too long, sir.
Hello?
There's no problem. If you want to leave, you can leave now. Other people can ask questions.
Hello? Hello, can you hear me? Hello, sir, can you hear me? Yes, I want to ask, I bought your package and I've been going through it. Does that what does that leave us with this package that you're talking about? Is it different from what you are?
No, it's not different. It's not different. If you have any difficulty at all, are you in the membership group on WhatsApp?
I'm in some of the group. I don't know if that is a membership group. That is what I don't know. But I know I bought your package. I don't know which is the membership group, but I know I'm in some of the groups in the WhatsApp.
On this Telegram right now, request to be added to the membership group so we can confirm if you're there. Please.
Okay. All right.
Yes. Okay, do we have more questions? Is there more questions? Okay, Fidel is Friday, please. Please, we just receive your payments. Access to it, please. Please, if you make payment, we are seeing payments here. Please. Please. If you made any payment, send a message to the WhatsApp number so you can be attended to. Right? Please. Do we have more questions? Do you have any question you want to ask? Okay, please go on with your question.
How can somebody grow his or her page on Facebook?
Of our package, we have, in fact, we just updated the program.
Nothing when you register, they will now upload those package for you. You won't know everything now when you never register.
It's okay. So we have it in our membership plan. We just updated it a couple of days ago. So once you join, you have access to all the programs. The most important thing is for you to go through them. If you're confused on anything, because especially if it's your first time, you may be confused on certain things. Once you go through them, you ask us questions. You drop a question in the membership group, we respond to you, you can call us on phone, and we attend to you. So once again, thank you so much for being here. I really, really appreciate the time I've spent with you. I enjoyed your questions. I'm sorry for all the shortcomings. We will do better next time. Thank you so much. Meanwhile, if you have paid, please send a message to the WhatsApp. Our WhatsApp is buzzing right now with messages. Please send a message with your payment receipt, and we are going to give you access to everything. Thank you so much. Now, if you pay, it may take a while for us to give you access because of the number of payments we receive this night. Okay, so please, participants are really much this night, but we promise we're going to try as much as possible to give you access to everything this night. Once again, thank you so much. This has been a lovely ride with you. I'm going to end this section right now. And if you have more questions, drop it in the WhatsApp group. We'll respond to you. Drop your questions in the WhatsApp group and we'll respond to you. Thank you so much, and we'll see you in our community.